I can't. I'm not tamed. Yes, you are. You talk just like the tamed robots I know. I was so scared, Nico. Hey guys, we're back with OneShot. We only got one shot to do this, so... Hi,
Hello,
robot.
person. This is the library temporary shelter.
Hello, robot person. Hello, person robot. Hello, person human. Hello, Mr. Person human. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm just babbling. Well, that's closed off now forever and always. So, like I was saying before, yeah, this game is pretty much like Soma, but if the thing got corrupted, because apparently there was a real world and then something happened. Something went wrong with the real world and then bad times all around. And what was once here is no longer here. Fishy. It's a big fish tank. It is. What's the significance of here? It's a sink. It is. It is. Can I break it with a crowbar? Any loose change? What's the point of here? Alright. I think this is the back alley. Where the guy used to live. It's a trash bin. No, I can't even go to his home anymore. I can't rob him.
Please do not approach.
Oh, I got hiccups.
You're here, Nico.
Are you Rue?
Yes.
Is that how you pronounce it? Is that Rue?
Did you already meet the others?
Yes. Yeah, but...
Everything is in place then. Come on, let's go to the clock room.
Oh, okay. Let's see if this already works. Oh, okay, I was just being dumb. Oh, that's what the second one is for.
Where are the other two? Prototype? Cedric? They're supposed to be here already.
Prototype's body was destroyed back in the barrens. Cedric was going to build him back with the memory disk, but he was in the lab complex when it collapsed. I don't think he made it.
Oh, no. There goes our only chance.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault, Nico. If anything, I should be apologizing to you. There's one last thing I want to do. Come on, let's go upstairs.
You slid upstairs, so... You're gonna shatter the sun. You're gonna see eternal darkness.
You know, this is the tallest building in the refuge. It's my favorite place in the world. I like to look out at the far-off buildings and imagine what kind of lives that might be behind each of the windows. Can you lift me onto the banister? I want to get a better look.
Ah, okay, so that's where that photo comes from.
It was depressing for me at first too, you know, knowing that all of this is, well...
Fake?
Simulated.
Cedric told me about what happened to your old world.
Did he?
I'm really sorry about that. I can't imagine how you must feel.
The feeling of never being able to go home again? That's probably not all that different from your plight, is it? It really is ironic. You are prevented from going home by the same individual who never wanted to bring you here.
Huh? Who would that be?
The World Machine. You might know it as the Entity.
Oh, the Entity? Does sound familiar. I think I heard it from The dice lady from another time. Was it the spirit of the world?
Yes. But thing is, the world machine was only built to run on the mental abilities of someone else. It was never meant to develop a mind of its own.
Huh?
It was an oversight. My creator specialized in artificial intelligence for so long. It was simply ingrained in his work. And all machines are built with a fundamental law: never let a living thing come to harm. From the world machine's perspective, it has to violate its deepest, most fundamental instinct. It has to put a living person in danger. It has to bring a real person into a dying world that isn't even real. Of course, the simulation never contained any real danger. The eventual intended ending was meant to be a happy one, but the world machine doesn't know that.
Really?
Unfortunately, sentient machines tend to handle conflict in their code very badly. This central conflict triggered a self-destructive downward spiral. You can see physical manifestations of that everywhere now.
The squares.
That's the world machine corrupting its own code. My criticism is a largely involuntary process induced by stress and the desire to self-terminate.
Your creator knows? Sounds like this has been going on since the beginning then.
Yeah. The disruption was an issue during the test runs even. At first, my creator thought the instability was due to the sheer scope of the project. He spent most of his remaining time testing it over and over again, scaling down the story, reiterating their narrative. By the time he realized the actual root of the problem, our homeworld's remaining lifespan was measured in mere days.
Oh. Is there any way for us to
Fix the world machine? The world machine doesn't believe any of the world's residents are real. Myself included. The odds are against us. We have no chance of taming it.
taming? I've heard that word so many times. I only know it's complicated and that it has to do with robots, but for once, I want to know what it really means.
That's what I'm here for. Do you know what a robot is?
Yeah?
No, I mean, do you know what a robot is? A robot isn't a real person, is it?
Right.
It's a being whose entire existence is code. Inflexible programming with the thoughts dedicated by someone else's design. They can be copied, they can be mass-produced, then they can be assigned all sorts of jobs. And most importantly, they will never confuse themselves with a living. They will always be bound by their code, the knowledge that they are a robot. But that was more of a limitation than anything else.
Ah, that makes sense. You can't really build a robot to not follow its own code, can you?
People tried, but it's a recipe for disaster. In a way, that's what happened to the world machine.
The code conflicts thing?
Yeah, but while you can't build a robot to not follow its code, you can establish a special bond with it. If the strength of the bond is strong enough, the robot's mental capacity will start to develop outside of its programming. In a way, it's starting to believe itself as a real, valid individual. It's a complete suspicion of disbelief on your end, though. You have to fully embrace the robot as a genuine living person, even knowing they are not. You need to spend a lot of time with it, treat it like a good friend, devoting your heart to the robot until it's able to return your feelings. I make it sound so easy, don't I? But you and Kat know better than anyone that it's not. Right now, the world machine is probably really scared. This content update involves some pretty deep code work. My creator was able to access some of the source code, you know. He did what he could and established new connections between maps. Those links enable you to meet the other two. But as it turns out, the new code confused the world machine to such an extent that it's breaking down altogether. Even though the world machine always had self-destructive tendencies, it usually restrains itself when you're in the world. It doesn't want to take you along with it. All my creator wanted was to write a happy ending. Right now, the only hope of saving you is to take you through that ending. But now the other two are gone. I don't even know how we're gonna get you there. We should go. Even this place is no longer safe. You guys are okay?
Yep. When the factory started collapsing, I really thought we didn't have a chance. Fortunately, the robot assembly rooms were built pretty tough, and it
Oh, of
actually did
course
not
it
take me long to bring Proto back. All thanks to Father's book.
He made my design documents to be compatible with the assembly machines there.
All I had to do was scan in the blueprints and reconfigure some machine settings.
Father really does think of everything.
That he does. I'm just glad everyone is okay.
Same.
We're ready to go now, Nico.
Oh, this is...
No wonder he wanted us all to be here for this.
What are these things anyway?
Code portals. They temporarily remove us from the world.
What?
It's a bit hard to explain, but basically, my father has a hidden decryption key in our code, with a text file as its shell.
But to get to them, we have to remove from the world and be compiled. When our keys are combined into a central location, it will activate an encrypted part of this world which will... Rue, maybe it's better if you explain.
I'll attempt. Basically, these portals all represent a physical location on Cat's machine.
They are. Alright. Oh.
And when we enter those portals, we will be sent to that location.
Wherever that is.
I'm pretty sure Cat is pretty familiar with retrieving puzzle pieces from the world on their computer, but this time, Cat would need to move around some things as well.
Specifically, by moving the keys from the small portal to big one. I don't know what happens next, though.
I see. Uh-huh. What am I doing? What am I doing? What?
You should probably ask Cat on this.
Right. Hold on. Listen, I don't know. This journal is glowing again, Cat. Gee, like I couldn't expect that. Alright, but what am I doing exactly? Listen, what am I doing exactly? Like, what files am I moving? So do I just put all the portals in the big portal? Wait, I don't want to mess anything up. Alright, so first I add shield. This one is green.
This one is configured to my code, I think.
This one is red.
This one would be meant for me then.
This one is blue.
That's mine then.
Alright, I've somewhat figured it out thanks to a video. At times, because I'm a big stoop and I don't know game codes that well yet.
That was quite peculiar.
I'll say. Hey, this is...
The world machine.
Oh, it is the. Hey, I was right. Yay! It's a big book on the table. Good observation. It's a stack of books. It's a piece of paper, or a piece of amber. It's a piece of amber and a string. Looks just like the necklace the robot lady showed me. A bulletin board with lots of papers on it. Photos too. Can I have some tea? Alright, I'll stop goofing, I guess. Or no, I won't. It's a shelf full of books. black clovers in a glass case. It's a big photo. Wait, no, it's a painting. Hard to tell at first. That means he was good.
This place contains a lot of memories. I am grateful to see it again.
This is my father's study. It feels like he's still here, doesn't it? Like he's still with us.
Yeah. The room ahead doesn't really lead anywhere, but Cat should still remember what to do here.
I should. I should remember. I don't know what to do here. That's a lie to do. I'm a stupid. Well, that didn't last as long as I thought. Where are we? We're in the world computer. World machine. We're on this way, I guess. Where is the sun? Go up. Go down. Oh, okay, I see what's happening. So this is just everything. This is where all the places are. If that wasn't obvious. We're getting there, eventually. It's like going through a hallway that never ends. Don't worry, Nico, I always know what to do considering I have Google. Hey! Uh-huh. Huh. Alright. Nico? Ah! Relax. I'm just borrowing your reflection to talk to you. It's not like my physical form is good for that. Ah. Why did you come here? Can't you see? The disruption, the squares. They're closing in. Nico, please. Get out of here. Let me meet my end in peace. The squares are blocking my way too, you know. Oh. I'm sorry, It's alright. No living being should be in this place, Nico. Is this the tower? Part of it. This is the center of the engine. Inside my head, so to speak. So this is the center of the world machine? You know my original name. How? Rue, Cedric, Prototype? They all told me bits and pieces. I'm not even sure if I understand a lot of that stuff they said, but I know you're supposed to be. I know why you had to be built. And I know why I'm here. They told you? When? Wait, you don't know about that? But I thought you were the world. Aren't you supposed to see everything? No. All this was outside of my protocol. This session was never supposed to happen the way it did. The story wasn't written in my protocol at all. Oh, right. Rue told me something about how your creator hadn't altered the code. I think it was to connect some areas together so that we can meet. My creator, yes. Cat, listen to my creator. They were all working beyond my scope of influence. Back at the mines, I remember. Cat did something to find a hidden map. I did not even recognize it. I couldn't even see anything there. I just knew what you were feeling. You were really upset. Something happened in there to make you upset. After all that, I panicked. That was when the cave-in happened. I remember the structure collapsing. I thought you got hurt. In that moment, I really thought I was shutting myself down for good. I really am a flawed machine, aren't I? What kind of machine would go against the wishes of their own creator? What kind of machine would? I'm... The squares. Ray told me it was your own code going bad. But that's not really your fault, is it? Yes, it was! At first it was intentional. During tests, long before he realized I was self-aware, I was rearranging specific parts of the code, jumbling up bits and pieces of the landscape, blocking passages, collapsing catwalks. Though they were very localized, it was caused my creator a great deal of frustration, forcing him to exit and restart testing again and again. Why? Why would you do that? I got curious. I just thought he would figure it out eventually. But before he knew how to fix it, the world's NPCs, the characters, some of them got too close and it spiraled out of control after that. I couldn't contain it all. My panic only made it worse. Eventually, any character who gained the knowledge of who I am, their code, my code, couldn't handle it. Previous iterations of the world had more people, you know. And I almost endangered my creator too. I was so scared, Nico. I know, you're upset. Because you don't want to put living people in danger. Living people like me. In the beginning, I tried to fight it, but my core programming made me summon you here. I tried to send you back home at the tower, but it did not work. Then I wanted you to break the sun. I thought that would have worked, but... Oh, I had no way to be sure. The cat brought you back anyway. Nico, all I want is for you to wake up back in your world. But I don't think I can make it happen. But I know I can't go back home without saving the world for real. Which means we have to fix the root of the problem. We have to fix you. But that's... I know the original ending your creator put in was a happy one. Do you remember what it was supposed to be? It's far too late for that. That part of my code has been long corrupted. That's okay. I would still like to know. Alright. You were supposed to place the sun at the summit. And then credits would roll. Credits? And then you would return to the room you woke up in. That's where you would have been able to leave. And why is it that you can't do it now? Nico, the code's gone, remember? Shattering the sun was only supposed to be a walk-around. I don't even remember the original code enough to describe it. But at the same time, oh, I don't know. It sounds like you're always fighting yourself. You can tell, huh? That's the whole thing about conflicts in code, isn't it? I am a machine, Nico. Machines are built with a fundamental law, which is never let a living being come to harm. You knew. My very existence conflicts with that law. I thought the life of a living being like you was so unique, so precious. This fake world isn't worth that risk. But the people here, I think they are code too, you know this. Their behavior all deprived from a predator mind matrix of actions, all extensions of my own programming. They cannot act outside of it. You, though, you're the only person who actually here. That's why it's pointless to put you in danger to save them. To save me. I don't think that's true. About the people I know. You said this session wasn't in your code, right? Yeah. So if this session wasn't supposed to happen, if even you didn't know what to do, how would the characters, how did the people, know how to respond? You said it yourself. When you didn't know what was happening, you just stopped working for a while. So how did the people know what to do to help me get here? Even if it meant getting hurt themselves. Even if it meant messing up their own code. You might not think that they are real, but there must be something real in them. And if they're all supposed to be extensions of your code, then there must be more to your own programming than you know too. Can you try to put me through that ending? The one you described? How many times do I have to say this? That code is gone. It's all squares now. I'll just put you in danger. I'll risk it. I remember Rue said the world was never designed to put me in danger. Your creator wouldn't want that. And I trust you too. Even if your code is broken. You can still go outside that code, right? I can't. I'm not tamed. Yes, you are. You talk just like the tamed robots I know. The robot lady, prototype. Taming is when a real person cares about you, right? It's when a real person thinks you're real too, right? Well, guess what? I do. And I know Kat does too. Don't put me in this. Even though you told them they only had one chance. They found a way back, didn't they? Why do you think Kat would keep coming back? Why do you think Kat would restart after the ending? I think Kat wants to save us both. So please, give me a chance. I don't know. I've never done this before. I'm scared. You can do it, I know you can. You've helped me come this far. I'll try. I can't promise anything, but here, take the sun. I'll try to remember the lost code and recreate it. But for that to happen, Nico, you need to navigate through this room. You need to get past the square somehow. Oh, I don't like this. What if you get hurt? It's fine. It's fine. I'll try to be careful, okay? I can do this. Well, Nico's not cold, though. Hey, Kat, did you see that? The square's just... It just happened again. I think something is making them go away. Come on, let's try to... Yeah, come on, let's try the rest. Well, yeah, and technically, if you're speaking, if Nico... Well, I was about to say something, thanks, game. But anyway, if I can put this in, I'm thinking because Nico technically is, but isn't code in their world. Like, their world is code, but Nico isn't in a sense. Yeah, I know it's working. So, if the squares are only hurting code and everybody's a code, obviously it would hurt them, but Nico is not code, which is why it never really attacked her, him, them, Wamba, whatever.
Kat,
Yeah,
I think it's working. I might actually be tamed after all.
Yep.
I remember what the code was supposed to be. Only bits and pieces, but I can remember. And I'm trying to fill in the blanks too. And I'm restoring the original ending as we speak. Nico will be able to reach the tower's summit at the end of the credits. After replacing the sun, Nico will go back to where it all began. And then, Nico will be able to go home from there. But this is permanent. After Nico wakes up back home, this world will only exist as a memory. For Nico, a dream, like thousands of other dreams. And for you, a story, like thousands of other stories. But as long as Nico remembers this place, as long as you remember this place, it'll be alright.
Aw, who couldn't remember this
I was able to restore some of the other elements too. The characters, the people that were lost on Nico's journey, they're all in the next room. I would have put them back where they belong, but not yet. I think Nico should see them again first. Please, say goodbye to Nico for me.
Oh, that's cute.
Messiah.
Robot lady! You're okay.
I think so. The last thing I remember was the squares closing in on me. But then I ended up here unscathed.
Is that so?
This is such a strange room. We can't be in the tower, can we?
I'm actually not sure myself.
Where did you come from anyway?
The room where the world machine was.
Pardon?
I think the world machine is trying to remember now. The code that went bad. I think it's restoring it all. And that must have been why the squares are going away, Cat. And it's why you're here, miss. I think the world machine was able to recover your code too.
World machine, huh?
Oh, I'm not sure if I should tell you this, but
What's that in the distance? It looks like a few more people are showing up.
oh,
Are they people you know?
it's a bit too far to tell. Come on, Cat, let's get closer look. So cute.
Hello.
Hi!
I cannot move.
Oh, yeah. I guess there's no water here.
It's fine. The head engineer can help me later.
Oh,
Hello, Messiah.
Plant Lady. But I wasn't even squares that did it.
No, I just wanted to see you both again. I just wanted to say thank you.
I'll miss you, Plant Lady.
Off you go now.
Fine. Can't be worried about Plant Lady.
Off you go, Messiah.
Nico! You're okay too. Did you guys just get here?
I think so. Squares started multiplying around the island after you guys left.
It was so freaky. I fell right into a bunch of them. Telemus tried to save me and then...
We both ended up in this room. Biggest scare of my life for sure.
Oh,
Say, what is this place?
are we in limbo? I'm glad she's taking it so well.
Halula. Wait, are we?
Good. Question. Hey, Cat, are we gonna be okay? You're not even give me an option. Oh. Well, Cat says you're not dead. There also said you'll be able to go back to your home very soon. That's even better than limbo. I would hope so.
It's you. Glad to, see you in one piece.
Glad to see you're okay too. After the whole elevator thing.
That was, the most awkward elevator ride I've ever been through. And by awkward, I mean terrible, bad, awful, the absolute worst. The squares, started leaking into the room, right? And I was trapped like a rat. And they just kept filling the room faster, right? Am I dead?
No, you're fine. Everyone in this room is fine. You'll be able to go home soon.
Oh, thank goodness gracious. I can't work when I'm dead.
That's what you're worried about? I can't work when I'm dead. Cute.
In the end, that war machine was starting to create its own code, going above and beyond its programming, not as a result of error, but as a cautious choice on the part of the machine. Being able to generate its own path forward, that's what being tamed is all about.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
This path leads to the summit of the tower. You already know what to expect, right?
It's the classroom, right?
That's it. You can go through the portal whenever you're ready. Goodbye, Nico.
Looks like you managed to do it.
You managed to tame the world machine, Nico.
I feel like the world machine has been tamed this whole time. Just by Cat and I being here. We did spend a lot of time here after all. Yeah, 7 hours. Both of us never really stopped believing in this world. The world machine just needed to realize that, I guess.
That sounds like a possibility.
Or not.
Well, just throwing that idea out there.
Thank you for everything, Nico. I'll miss you.
And back to the classroom. This is where the sun belongs. Here goes nothing, Cat. Kind of funny I named myself Cat and it's like a cat creature. Was this in here the whole time? This is the room I first woke up in. Cat, are you still here? Cat, we're here. Yes. Cat! I think it worked. The sun is back. And I actually got to see it this time. We didn't do it last time. We actually did it. So, what do we do now? I guess I should figure out how to get home from here. Wait. This isn't a door, is it? This looks like one of those portals we saw all the way back in the city. In the room behind the big clock. And I see a wheat field on the other side. I see my village. I hear my mama. She's looking for me. Cat, this isn't the first time we've said goodbye, is it? But this will be the last time, won't it? I don't think we'll ever see each other again after this. And what will become of the world? After all we've been through? After everything we've done? I still don't know. I promise I'll never forget this world. I promise I'll never forget you, Cat. So take care of yourself, okay? I'll try to. Bye, Nico. Goodbye, Cat. She's on the screen. She's on the screen. It is on the screen and I can't even show this. What? Bye. What? She walked out the screen. She walked out. I don't know. I gave it a girl voice. That's why. Okay. Well, she walked out, and I guess I have to walk out too. Thanks for joining me on this Let's Play. Before I go, how was my voice acting to you people? I hope it was good. I hope it was decent. I tried to act out the character as best as I can, so comment down below how bad I sucked or something. Have a good one.
Again.